You had homemade breakfast tacos for Taco Tuesday the other day. What's up, fam of Liberty, and also everyone else watching this video who isn't following our channel for some inexplicable, unknowable, unfathomable, mystifying reason? I'm your new best friend, Big Sarge, the artist formerly known as Admin Tim, founder of the Sons of Liberty, and my cat Mikey. Yes, I'm a diehard Letterkenny fan, and yes, I, like you, have fantasized about Bonnie McMurphy and Mrs. McMurphy, and no, I apologize for none of that. If you're new to our channel, I know what you might be thinking, so let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck neo-Nazi sympathizer Elon Musk. Fuck GOP politicians. Fuck the billionaire, wealth-hoarding elite class that has its fucking boot on the neck of just about every American citizen. This channel and its comment sections are not a safe space for bootlicking simps for a convicted felon, adjudicated rapist, Wish.com fascist oligarch, failed insurrectionist, wannabe authoritarian tyrant, or his sugar daddy, the world's biggest supervillain man-child from South Africa that nobody fucking elected. Now that you know where I stand on things, if you're still here and you're not frantically rage typing into the comments box like a triggered snowflake with an outdoor temperature IQ, then maybe consider following this channel after you watch the video, or don't. I'ma live long and prosper anyway. Up front, Etsy finally took down my Deny, Defend, Depose shirt and slapped the merch store with an official warning. Interestingly, these things occurred over a month after the shirts went up, and the only thing that changed was the other day I added a free Luigi tag, so obviously Etsy is only looking for certain things. I should note that I can still produce those shirts directly through the printer, so you can hit me up on the Sons of Liberty Discord and I'll hook you up. Speaking of merch, I just put up an Oregon Trail DOS-flavored Die Mad shirt and a hashtag Not Sorry Not Sorry shirt. Tank tops for some of our popular shirts should be going up today. Long sleeve shirts are being added today, and a couple of women's cuts shirts as well. All today. I've committed. You may want to get yours before Etsy shuts me down, despite having high ratings and being in the top 100 search results for various trending searches. On that note, if you purchased anything from the merch store, leave me a review. I'm also looking at partnering with a coffee company to make Sons of Liberty super woke coffee, and by super woke I mean so much caffeine that you won't sleep or you won't shit right for a week. Yes, that's a little bit of a bad Santa reference. I won't be on the net much this week or this weekend because when I'm not sadistically dominating contested zones in the Pyro system in Star Citizen or at the gym, I'll be busy prepping for the 18 January rallies and making sure that the staff of the Sons of Liberty, aka the Staff of Liberty, are as prepared as they can be. On the topic of the protests, a lot of you have asked across multiple platforms how you can contribute since you aren't able to go. I held off on doing it and the staff advised me not to, but the overwhelming ruckus says otherwise. So, you can donate to our Get Out of Jail War Chest. I'm not saying that we're going to get arrested since it's a peaceful protest, but on the random off chance that a Nazi gets punched and someone catches charges, we'd like to be able to post bail. So you can Cash at me or Venmo me. I also have PayPal. What are my deets? I'm not posting them or saying them out loud, but I will post my email address in the YouTube video comments for this video. Let me say that again, since some of y'all be setting the video playback to like 2 and 3 speed, listening to Big Sarge talk like he sucked off a helium balloon. I'm not posting my Cash App or Venmo or PayPal, but you can email me at sonsoflibertystorefront@gmail.com, and the address is posted in the video description. Email me, and when you email me, specify which method you want to use, Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. Because if I have to drag it out of you because you didn't follow instructions, it just doesn't serve any purpose. So what happens if nobody gets arrested? Well, that's a fucking win, right? But Sarge, the money. I'm going to stick that in a savings account and save it for the next protest. That's what. You heard right. This won't be the last protest. And not to put too fine a point on it, but you remember how a bunch of tactical manatees and tactic-cool cosplay battle rattle were showing up the state capitol buildings and protesting with their rifles and sidearms like a couple years ago? All 100% legal because they did it in states with open carry laws. And guess what? Nobody fucked with them. Am I advocating for armed protest? After Elon Musk's puppet is sworn in as vice president, I sure the fuck am advocating for exactly that, where it's legal and where everyone's being safe and not acting a fool. As an example, some friends of mine and I joined Black Lives Matters protests in Atlanta. We showed up strapped and yeah, we got some looks for about half a second, but all the angry conservatives and Atlanta cops suddenly got real fucking respectful. The next level for us after 18 January is armed protests, where it's legal and hasn't been legislated into stupidity. Tonight, when Mrs. Admin Tim gets off work, she's a paramedic with a local 911, We're going to do a video together about putting together a first aid kit. One of the Fam of Liberty members, Mongoose, put together a homemade first aid kit that fits in a backpack. It's really nice. And thank you to Mongoose for going to that trouble and then fucking mailing it to me. Anyway, so Mongoose put together a homemade first aid kit that fits into a backpack. We'll be assembling that, and my wife will be explaining what all the things are, and maybe she'll have some pro tips or suggestions for things that you can include in yours. That'll probably go up tomorrow. Sons of Liberty social media will go dark on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads from 19 January to 26 January, along with thousands of other pages. Now, whilst we understand that many people are deleting their accounts on 20 January, the Sons of Liberty will remain active. It's my personal opinion that the changes that Meta, as with Twitter, are intentional to get us to abandon the community that we have cultivated. Communities have proven themselves to be powerful, and I see Fuckerberg's changes as a capitalist form of cowardice, bowing to whoever's in power. I see the changes as an intentional attempt to destroy left-leaning communities. We need these spaces in order to stay connected, and all of us, me and you and everyone else in the Fam of Liberty, are doing the best that we can. And until there's a social media site that does what Facebook does, we'll be maintaining a presence there. Some of you run businesses that have a Facebook presence and you can't cut it out of your life. Same as me. So I'm staying and posting subversive content and blocking triggered snowflakes trying to troll the comment sections. You should too if you're sticking around. With that being said, there will be a large-scale Facebook, Threads, and Instagram-wide blackout from 19 January to 26 January. Those are all Meta properties. Sons of Liberty will be taking part, as I said. During this time, we won't be using those platforms. We're going to deactivate all three of them, if I can figure out how to do the one for fucking Instagram, if I can figure that one out. I know that some people think that it's about hitting Fuckerberg in the pocketbook, but he doesn't care about money. He has enough of it. Maybe. Or maybe he is about to be short on cash, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But it's about the principle of the thing, and in solidarity with others, this one, we're going to do our part. We'll still be posting content on all of our other places, notably Blue Sky and YouTube. If you still haven't figured out where we are, maybe come out from under the rock where you've buried your head in the sand, because it's literally at the end of every video that I do, in every video description, and on the channel description. Speaking of Fuckerberg's money, did y'all see how quickly he pivoted to a right-wing frat boy douchebag paddling a douche canoe across a douche lagoon? This dude is simping hard with Bro Brogan and Elon Musk, who he wanted to fight, smearing Cheeto dust on his lips and talking about masculine energy. This guy went from quasi-responsible sounding philanthropist to, I don't know, big divorce energy in no time flat. Where's his wife, Priscilla Chan? Did she move out? Is she about to cut Fuckerberg's wealth in half? Sounds like it to me. Anyway, fuck wealth hoarding billionaires, but I repeat myself. And not just healthcare CEOs and social media oligarchs. I'm including robber baron landlords in that too. I'm not saying you can't own a rental property or two or three, but when your entire business is gobbling up land and increasing rent because the cost of living, my brother in Christ, you are the cost of living. If you're making millions and billions of dollars, hoarding wealth, and you're, say, buying up land tracts in Los Angeles, or you're immediately jacking up the rent on unburned houses so that you can take advantage of people who were just burned out of their whole ass life, you are a fucking predator, and St. Luigi ain't having none of your bullfuckery, and neither is St. Fluapap. Obligatory disclaimers. The resistance starts with us. We've been organizing local Sons of Liberty chapters by regions. Don't ask in my comment sections if we have a chapter in such and such state or such region. Get on Discord. Rule number 1 of Sons of Liberty Fight Club is that we don't talk about Sons of Liberty Fight Club. I have a whole ass video on a subject called OPSEC, and I suggest that you watch it. I also put forth that some of y'all need to rewatch it. I hawk the shit out of the Sons of Liberty Discord servers so that conservative social media oligarchs like Mark Fuckerberg and shadow puppet Lex Luthor, Elon Musk, can't deplatform us on Discord. They can't mute or censor our content there. I do, in fact, censor our content, like Fed posting and deranged fringe lunatic conspiracy gibberish or violent or graphic content, because if it's against Discord's terms of service, I'm just not going to let someone tear apart the community that y'all built on my Discord server. Discord is not just a chat platform or a platform for gamers. Whilst we do have a section for gamers, we also have region sections with helpful resources for those regions, voice channels. You can learn about self-defense, home defense, firearms, knives, throwing axes, victory gardens, canning, jarring, and preserving food, shit hits the fan contingency plans, bug out bags, posting your art and your cosplay, a channel for veterans called the DD214 Blanket Fort. off-topic stuff like posting music and written word content and just general bullshitting around. You can also get updates from our social media, which does make our Discord ping heavy thanks to the webhooks that we use to integrate our various social media notifications. You can easily disable those in the channel that's appropriately named Ping Roll. If you're having trouble with Discord, I have a whole-ass YouTube tutorial on how to Sons of Liberty Discord. So if you need assistance, start with that video. The invite link to our Discord server is in the Throatpunch at the end of this video and all of our other videos. That invite link is also in the YouTube video description, and it's also in the TikTok and YouTube channel descriptions. If you like the shirts or the hoodie that I wear in my videos, some of them, but not all of them, are available in the Sons of Liberty merch store. Some of those designs get taken down in the Sons of Liberty merch store, which is listed in the link tree in our TikTok and YouTube channel description. On YouTube, it's also in the video description. New merch goes up all the time, such as the 5 new shirts that I put up right after Christmas, and the Oregon Trail and the hashtag Not Sorry Not Sorry shirts that I put up today. The vast majority of the designs and the merch gets added specifically because you request them in comment sections, like tank tops, women's cut shirts, and long sleeve shirts that I'm definitely adding today. If you like our video content, then guess what? I got a whole ass social media presence elsewhere, so we'd appreciate it if you would follow the Sons of Liberty on all of our other socials, whichever ones that you have. The various socials that we have are listed in the Throatpunch at the end of our videos and the link tree, which can be found in the channel descriptions. On YouTube and TikTok, we would also appreciate it if you would subscribe, like, and get notifications on our channel. It's a little bit of a different process on TikTok, but if you're on TikTok, then fuck that platform, fuck the Chinese Communist Party, fuck their censorship and IP theft, and fuck TikTok for shadow banning us. You can help us extend our reach by sharing our video content on all of your socials. Go find this relevant Sons of Liberty account on that platform and share the content because it's probably there already. You can help us beat the algorithm by leaving us at least 7 words in the comments. Why 7 words? Posting at least 7 words in the comments section is the magic number for the algorithm to decide that your engagement on our content is more meaningful and thought-provoking than a drive-by, lol, or yeah, what you said. And so therefore, it should suggest our videos and our channel to people who watch the same things that you watch. That algorithm works on most social media platforms, so be cognizant of that on other places where you support your favorite content creators, like me and the other Fam of Liberty admins. If you watch this video all the way to the end, the phrase, "I made it to the end, Big Sarge," is actually 8 words. So if you can't think of anything else to say, there's a suggestion. 2 claps and a Rick. 1 team, 1 fight. Woo! Not even a flinch. Say hi, buddy.
And now it's time for the Throatpunch!